Have no right to insult me or call me a weakling in front of my elders. Kabiyesi slaps Olori Mariam for badging him right in front of the elders of Ile-Ife in Kabiyesi's chamber where he was having meeting with the Ile-Ife elders. My correct people, good morning, afternoon, evening to you all according to your time and the time where you take the see this video. Yeah, welcome back to Texas TV, and we are still on the gist about waiting the sub for palace. My correct people, Olori Mariam has vowed that Kabiyesi will not rest since Kabiyesi brought in Olori Naomi into the palace, and we are still on that matter. Kabiyesi welcomed to these twins as royalties in the palace, and since then it has been penning Olori Mariam that Kabiyesi rejected her own children and went ahead to accept Olori Tobiloba's children, claiming that he is the father, while he knows what is surrounding Olori Tobi's children's, all the news that has been coming up and down that Olori Tobi is not the mother, that she thieved the children, that she bought the children. A lot of stories has been coming here and there. Still, Kabiyesi neglected all those stories to go and bring Tobi into the palace. So Miriam is not happy about it, as we heard, and at the same time not happy that Queen Naomi has returned back to the palace, because you know say this one wey Queen Naomi dey enter palace to and fro, that she will spoil a lot of things for her. So right now we heard that Olori Mariam has been, tampering Kabiyesi, making Kabiyesi to lay his hand on her because of the kind of things she says with her mouth, the way she challenges Kabiyesi, the way she talked down on him. It is nearly provoking. Yes. Sometimes we hear that Kabiyesi is so annoyed and he will just leave. Because one thing is that Kabiyesi, being a king, cannot beat a woman. That's just the truth. It is against the custom of Ile-Ife for Kabiyesi to fight. He will never dare do that. Even though that the anger he is having is too much, he will still have to control it because he's an example to many people. So he doesn't need to, lose his teeth. He will continue being a man, showing strength in front of the people that he is governing. So in this case, my correct people, Mariam, as we heard, went straight to Kabiyesi's chamber and started insulting an innocent man. That the reason why she brought in Queen Naomi into the palace is for him to scatter the Olori's relationship with Kabiyesi. That is why he rushed to go and bring Queen Naomi into the palace. And we are still on the same matter. It never reached 1 week where Kabiyesi brought in Queen Naomi into the palace, the royal manor. It never reached 1 week. Kabiyesi went ahead and brought in Olori Tobiloba's twins. So all these things right now is now making Olori Mariam so annoyed that how can Kabiyesi bring in Queen Naomi unannounced in the palace without telling the Oloris, unaware, they didn't know. Kabiyesi just brought in Queen Naomi into the palace. The next thing they saw was Queen Naomi's luggages being offloaded from the car right inside the royal manor straight. She's still on that one crying. Olori Tobiloba enter with the twins. So right now, she is now challenging Kabiyesi. She's now talking down on him, doing all sort of immoral stuffs in the palace, just to get back to Kabiyesi, because say Kabiyesi did not inform her about Queen Naomi return, about Olori Tobi's return, because she don't already see herself as the number one. So immediately Queen Naomi enter, she demoted her. So her body con dey pepper her up and down for palace. Since that day up to today, we hear say olori Mariam, she know they have a good night's rest because of what is going on in the palace. So right now, as we heard, as her body pepper had reached, she entered Kabiyesi's chamber to go and rain insult on him. And we heard that time around the way Mariam and TB, as we all they call them, enter palace. Kabiyesi was in his chamber. The elders were there before Mariam come enter. Come start to change them for Kabiyesi. Come they quarrel Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi did not do anything at all to olori Mariam. She can't enter Kabiyesi chamber. Come they insult Kabiyesi up and down. They talk nonsense in front of the elders. Say Kabiyesi he no go believe say queennaomi did this palace. Say Kabiyesi has been fornicating, saying things that are not worthy in front of Kabiyesi's elders. That is what provoked Kabiyesi, as we heard. Kabiyesi got so angry that Kabiyesi stood up from that his throne chair and gave olori Mariam a better slap. A resetting slap, if I may call it, because now to reset her brain, it be like say olori Tobi's brain is not thinking well again. So Kabiyesi gave her a better slap, a resetting one where reset her brain immediately. We heard that she started crying, because one thing with them is that they know how to manipulate Kabiyesi. Small thing, they go start to cry. Let it be that Kabiyesi is maltreating them and all that. She started to cry for in front of the elders. So they point finger on Kabiyesi, say Kabiyesi has been maltreating her since she entered palace, that she cannot endure any longer, that she will do undurable in this palace. My correct people, not be small matter. It was the securities around that came to drag her out, because Kabiyesi couldn't take the insult again. How can she just barge into Kabiyesi's chamber to start raining insult on him? Because say Kabiyesi brought in Queen Naomi and brought in Tobi's twins. Olori Mariam, don't forget, say she is not the owner of the palace. That is why I tell her, say they get plan. They want to dethrone Kabiyesi and take over. But Kabiyesi is going to win them. Yes, they cannot win Kabiyesi because the gods are standing strongly by him. So no harm will come to Ooniofife. Rather, the oloris are going to be disgraced out of the palace. Yes. So as it don't be my correct people now waiting with the hear that Kabiyesi rolled in anger in the palace and gave olori Mariam a resetting slap for coming into his chamber to challenge him, to insult him. Kabiyesi couldn't take it. As we heard that Kabiyesi got so angry to the extent of slapping olori Mariam, as we had alleged. So my correct people are waiting there so for palace. I beg make una drop on a comments. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, stay tuned, stay connected for more updates will be dropping from time to time about waiting the sub for palace allegedly.